Good morning, everybody. We'll begin today's session now. The first question for the day, you're given a diagram, you're given a figure here. You have to find how many triangles are there in the figure shown below. You have to find how many number of triangles are there in the figure which is shown here. Okay, we'll solve it now. So here, first we'll try to find the triangles that are single. 1 second. Yeah, okay. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, since this figure is symmetrical along this as well as the vertical axis, whatever number of 6 triangles you find here, the same 6 triangles will also be present here. Okay, so 6 first. 12. Sorry, 6 above and then 6 below. So total 12 triangles that are single. Next, we'll look at another pattern that we are able to find. Next, we'll find combination. I'm using one color here. So this is one combination. And then this is another one. Like we do it on this side, we can also find a similar pattern on the opposite side here, like this. So 4 triangles here. You can see like this. So 4 above and likewise 4 also in this diagram at the bottom. So that makes it a total of 8 triangles plus. Next, we'll look at a different pattern. In that, we had not counted these triangles in that combination. 1, 2, and then the same triangle also happens here. So plus 4 triangles. Sorry. After this, we'll look at another combination like this. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So plus 4. Then, and that same thing, we'll look at a bigger triangle, triangle, which is this. And then also vertically, I mean, along this plane, you can find this here and then here also. So plus 4. Further, we can also find this triangle. And this triangle here. So plus 4. Besides this, we can find this triangle and this triangle. And we can also find this triangle and then the same triangle on the opposite side here. So plus 4. This everything, this adds up to, so 12 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. It adds up to a total of 40 triangles in the whole diagram. Okay, we'll move to the next one. This is the same thing, all the patterns which I have drawn, which I have counted earlier, illustrated in different parts. Okay, it all adds up to 40. You're given here a diagram, a solid, sorry. You have to count the number of stacked triangular pieces in the image shown below. You have to count the number of stacked triangular pieces that are there in the figure. Okay. Stacked triangular piece, matlab you don't have to find triangles, you have to find triangular pieces. Like this, for instance, is one piece. Okay. So we'll start counting the stacks. So there are 2 triangular pieces here. Here plus 1, then this, so 3. This is 4. This will be 5 pieces here. This will be 6 pieces here, 7 pieces, and 8 pieces. If you want, you can just cross check it here also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this is the 8th one. Okay. When you add all of them together, 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 10, 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6, 12, plus 7 plus 8, it adds up to a total of 46, which is the total number of triangular pieces in the figure. Okay. Move to the next one now. This is the same count. The word APE, ape, is an anagram of PEAP. Anagram means you use the same letters in a word to make a different word. The letters remain the same, but the word is different, and the meaning, of course, is different. How many of the following words are anagrams of animal? We're given a set of words. You have to find how many of these are anagrams of animals. Glow, flow, loin, sit, balm, bear, god, lane, act, tab, bit, tar, and reef. These are the words that are provided to us. Okay, we'll do this now. So here in this case, it is more crucial to go from word to word to word instead of randomly looking at it, finding words of animals. Okay. Glow, you cannot make any word that corresponds to an animal. Flow will be wolf. Loin will be lion. Sit is not possible. Cycle is not possible. Lamb will be, sorry, balm will be lamb, sorry. This will be bear. Bear will be bear. God will transform to this. Lane, it's not possible. Act, cat. Tab, bat. Bit, not possible. This will be rat. Reef is also not possible. So we find a total of 8 words that are anagrams of animal in this set of words. Okay, we'll move to the next one. Okay, in this question, we're given what is privacy, is the first part. Privacy of a space depends on the level of closure it has from its surroundings, that is, the difficulty of accessing that space from the outside the house. How difficult is a room or a place to access from the outside? It just allows us to understand how private the space is. The more it is difficult, the more private the space is. The figure below shows plan of 4 houses at a village street junction. What is the most private room amongst all the rooms across all the houses? Okay. We'll look at it now. So here we look at all the pathways that we can take up to reach a room. Okay, one is directly accessible. वहां से 2 आप access कर सकते हो. So 2 doors you have to pass through in order to reach room number 2. 4 का भी सेम ऐसा सिचुएशन है. 5 is directly accessible. 4 के लिए भी आपको 2 enclosures चाहिए. 6 के लिए भी आपको 2 डोर से पास होना पड़ता है. 3 is directly accessible और 7 के लिए भी आपको 2 enclosure से पास होना पड़ता है. 2 डोर से पास होना पड़ता है. We'll now move to this set. 14 directly accessible. 18 के लिए आपको 2 दरवाजे से पास होना पड़ता है. 17 again is directly accessible. 19 is directly accessible, but 15 के लिए again आपको 2 दरवाजों से पास होना पड़ता है. You have to pass through 2 doors. 20 directly accessible, but 16 के लिए आपको again 2 doors से पास होना पड़ता है. 21 is directly accessible from the outside. Now this part. 8 directly accessible, 13 directly accessible, 10 directly accessible, 9 के लिए you have to pass through 2 doors. 11 not directly accessible, but आपको 12 से पास होना पड़ता है. So again 2 doors. यहाँ पे भी maximum 2 openings या 2 doors से आप पास हो सकते हो इन सब में से. Now we'll move to this figure. 27 is directly accessible, 22 is directly accessible, 23 के लिए आपको 2 दरवाजों से पास होना पड़ता है, 2 doors. 24 के लिए आपको 3 दरवाजों से पास होना पड़ता है, and 25 के लिए आपको 4 4 दरवाजों के लिए पास होना है. This is 3 and this is 4. So the most private space of in this cluster will be the space 25, for which you will have to move through 4 doors. That's why number 25 is the most private one. Okay, we'll move to the next one. Figure below shows the layout plan of a conservative Thelambari village, which consists of a cluster of houses, which is shown here. Black lines represents walls, and the openings in those walls represents either doors or windows. Okay. Also marked are the are the houses of Ria, who lives here, and Bakya, who lives here, who are in love and having an affair. So hidden from the eyes of the villagers, they regularly meet at night in Bakya's house, which is here. Thelambari is so conservative that even the sight of a woman on the street at night raises eyebrows. If Ria takes the path that has the least number of openings, what is the number of openings that she will has to pass by to reach Bakya's house? What is the least number of openings that Ria has to pass by within this village to reach Bakya's house? The minimum openings. Which route should she take to have the minimum opening? To pass through minimum openings is what you have to find. So the path that Ria can take will be this one. Along this path, the opening that she encounters is 1 here, 1 here, 2, and 3. So she will encounter a total of 3 openings to reach Bakya house. That's Bakya's house, which is the minimum. All right. We'll move to the next one now. Shown is the figure of a pyramid with a square base formed by vertices E, F, G, H and a top vertex I. The diagonally opposite vertices E, G, F, H are connected to form a vertex J at the bottom at the intersection. The vertices I and J are also connected as shown. How in this diagram, in this 3D form, how many triangles are formed by these vertices is what we have to find. The number of triangles that are formed here by these vertices. Okay. So what does it mean? For instance, this is one triangle that is formed, which is a slanted. This is a square pyramid. So the slanted surfaces, they are all triangles. So there will be 4 such triangles that will be formed with a slanted surface. Further, and the bottom base, which is a square, we'll able to get these 1, 2, 3, and 4 triangles more. Besides these 4 triangles, we'll also get these triangles, which are formed by 2 of these combinations, और वो भी आपके 4 ही होंगे. So plus 4. Further, ये जो vertical edge है, when you connect that vertical edge with one vertex on all the 4 sides, you'll get one triangle here. वैसे ही दूसरा triangle आपको यहाँ पे भी मिलेगा ऐसा. यहाँ इसके साथ भी एक और मिलेगा, इसके साथ भी एक और मिलेगा. So plus 4 triangles. Besides this, there will be one more triangle, which is a bigger triangle formed in the middle. This one triangle, and then this is another triangle. So plus 2. When you add all of them up, we'll find the total number of triangles to be 18. Okay? We'll move to the next one now. This is the same thing illustrated, the 4 slanted surfaces which form the 4 triangles. The bottom triangle is formed here, and then another ये 4 बनेंगे ऐसे, and then ऐसे आपके 4 combination बनेंगे. ये वाले आपके ऐसे middle वाले part से 4 अलग-अलग vertex के 4 triangles बनेंगे, और ये वाला आपका ऐसे 2 triangles यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे बनेंगे. Okay, so that adds up to, this will be 4 into 4 plus 2, which is 18. Okay, we'll move to the next one. The length and breadth of white rectangles are 6 and 4. The proportion of the outer black, middle red, and inner white rectangles are the same. What is the length of the hypotenuse of the triangle ABC? Is what you have to find. The white, the red, and the black proportion is the same. We know the dimensions of white, which is 6 is to 4. First, we'll try to understand what is the relationship between white and red. For that, we'll start making extensions of these lines to know how geometrically, how the geometry of white and red are related with each other. You know they are related, it can be seen very easily. So when you make these extensions of these lines, and also one more here if you want, at the center, you will get, you know that this is equal, these two are equal. If these two are equal, naturally means ये दोनों same है. Likewise, this is also equal. What it means is कि ये पूरा red का triangle is divided into 4 equal parts. वो 4 equal parts के ये 2 equal parts है, which जिसका total, ये total dimension 6 है, तो ये एक dimension 3 आएगा, ये भी 3 होगा. So 3 and 3. That makes a total length of the red triangle to be 12. 3, 4 into 4 is 12. Likewise, I already know this and this are equal. Why? Because ye dimensions equal hai. I know this is 4, so ye bhi 4 hoga. So this vertical will be 8. Also, likewise, we can extend that same relationship between the red and the black part also, the same extensions. So, ये वाला आपका 8 आएगा, ये भी 8 आएगा, तो ये आपका total बनेगा 16. This will be 12. This will be 6 and 6. That makes a total of 24, which means ये dimension in triangle ABC will be 12. So, in triangle ABC, the hypotenuse AB square will be equal to, by Pythagoras' theorem, AC square plus BC square. AC square ka value is 12 square plus BC square is 16 square. 144 plus 256, which will be equal to 400, which is the value of AB square. So, आपका hypotenuse का value will be 20. So, correct answer of the hypotenuse is 20. Okay. We'll move to the next one now. Atul has 9 cats that always fight with each other. He puts all of them in a square box. What is the least number of square partitions he must use to keep all the cats separated from each other? You may use any size of square partitions. We may use any size of square partition, but we have to make sure that the cats are separated. All 9 cats are separated from each other. Square partitions and that too. Okay. So here there are 2 answers to it. One is 2 or 4. This is 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And this is 2 boxes. 1 and then 2. Both the answers were accepted in the exam. All right. We'll move to the next one. How many differences are there in the 2 images shown below? You're shown here 2 images. You have to count the total number of differences that are there in both the images. Okay. So these are all the differences that are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are a total of 10 differences between the 2 figures. Okay. Let's move to the next one now. What is the maximum of whole cuboids of length 2 cm, breadth 1 cm, and height 1 cm that can be packed in a larger cuboid of length 3 cm, breadth 3 cm, and height 11 cm? The cuboid that is provided to us is of this size 2, 1, 1. And then the larger cuboid that is given to us is of a size of 3, 11, and 11. Okay. How many such boxes can we fit in this? 3 and then 11. Now here in this case, how do we fit in? One option is you can directly divide the area. So 99 upon 2, sorry, volume. So 99, which is the volume of the bigger cube, upon 2, which is the volume of the smaller cube. You can forget the answer. It will come to 49.5, but you cannot have a 0.5 cuboid, which is not possible. So that's why the accepted answer will be 49. Further, if you still want to cross-check how 49 will be accommodated, you can make a cross-section like this. You can understand how the cubes will be organized. So, a 3 by 3 cross-section में कैसे आएगा? जिसका thickness 1 centimeter या 1 unit हो. This is 1 unit. Why? Because ये height 1 unit है. So, this will be accommodated like this. Okay. 2, 1. Again 2, 1. So बीच में आपका 1 by 1 का dimension रह जाएगा, which is a volume that will be left out. This volume which will be left out in the middle यहाँ पे, वो volume आपका actually में कैसे accommodate होगा? What you can do here is you can accommodate these boxes as vertical members like this. So 5 can be accommodated. And then plus itna part आपका रह जाएगा, which is 0.5 of the cube. So ऐसे आपके 4 cuboids accommodate होंगे एक slice में, which is of 1 centimeter. तो ऐसे because it's 11, तो ऐसे 11 slices आएंगे, 11 into 4 such slices plus ये 5 cuboids जो vertically organize होंगे, which will be equal to 44 plus 5, which is 49. So we sure know that the 49 is correct answer, and residue आपका सिर्फ 0.5 का यहाँ पे निकलेगा. Okay. We'll end today's session with this question. Thank you so much.